Hey everybody, what is good, guys? This is the boy Arcana MD back again with another video. Yes, I know it's been a couple months since I uploaded last uploaded a video, but believe me, I've been streaming over on my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/slash Arcana MD for like very consistently now. So if you all don't know about that, just please go to that Twitch channel and like drop a follow on that Twitch channel. You know what I'm saying? Cause I stream a lot of content there a lot. I don't really use my YouTube for much. I wish I should start using it more honestly. All right, so guys, I got a free code for one of the new anime games out called Phantom Breaker Omnia, and it's actually a really cool game. I'm insert some stream footage as a in turn of like regular footage that I record or whatever. Maybe stream footage as well. I'm not sure if I want to insert my stream footage as well. But I just streamed this game this morning, and it was a really fun game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game a lot. It just has a few things, a little bit of few tweaks that needs to be done. But like other than that, it's a really like solid game. And on top of it, right? Like it's an indie game, so it's a very niche like indie game that was actually made back in the 360 days that they just revamped and remixed and redid to fit modern day consoles. So, without further ado, let's get into this game. All right, guys. So, I wanted to go over the actual like footage of this game by like starting off like with like the modes and the freaking like references. First things first, I want to start off with the game reference mode because it's not really a mode. It just tells you all the like the controls, the basics, the guides, and the manual. The manual, I want to go over the manual right quick because the manual will tell you everything you need to know and it'll tell you the command list, which is not in training mode, which is actually one of the only gripes I have in this game. Basically, for the most part, it's just the fact that training mode doesn't have the command list, but the command list is very short. It's only like 6 commands per character, so it's not that difficult to remember or recall like a specific like command. But I still need to get combo structure and everything else down in this game. But for the most part, it's an overall solid game. Very star-studded cast of characters for when it comes to voice actors and stuff like that. Because it has a lot of good voice acting characters, and some of my personal favorites right here too. But another thing I would like to mention is this is indeed a four-fighter game, a four-button fighter. It's very simplified for casuals, which I don't have a problem with because we as the fighting game community need to like get off the execution complex of a high horse, because then we wonder why we don't get any money for games or anything for games. And games nowadays are simplified to the point where we just decide to games today are simplified to the point that we can actually make things work with like games, and that's okay. That is okay, because like it's okay to be simple about things. It's not everything's about complex. That's why nobody wants to play our games. Okay, enough of my little rant. But yeah, this is the controls, shortcuts and stuff. Talk about the guard, talk about the guarding and stuff. It's like, okay, yeah, obviously you can't like guard too much. You can't guard standing moves. You can't guard low standing, and you can't guard overheads crouching, basically. And your character will have auto guard. Actually, that's something I did not know. Actually, but you can still manually switch between standing and crouching guard, which is really good. It has auto guard, so like it makes you block when you're not doing anything, which is like pretty cool. But like, yeah, here are the modes. Obviously, the story mode, which I'll probably might cover in a different video. The single mode, just like the single player content. The versus mode, which is like the offline stuff. The online mode, training mode, the records, game reference, which is where we're in now, and the options. I played like 2 games online, and I had to say the online felt really solid for it not to be a rollback fighting game. Like it felt like akin to like the rollback, like not rollback. This doesn't have rollback, but like it's actually very good. It's actually very good online. Like I put it on yellow modes and it played smooth and I had no issues with it. As opposed to Dragon Ball where it was lag. I haven't had a lag spike in this game yet, and it's really good. The online is really good for it not to be rollback. I don't know what kind of netcode they're using, but like it's actually really good netcode for it. Really good netcode. But yeah. Another thing I would like to say is I would like to again thank the good people at Rocket Panda Games for giving me a code to test this game. And yeah, it's a beta, and like they gave me a code to test it, and I was just like, yeah, I've been blessed for it, so I said you might as well just take it and wing it, All right, conditions for winning a round, conditions for winning the set. Yeah, yeah, basically how to do things. Basically how to do things, how to do that. And here's the styles of gameplay that we will have. Here's the main nitty gritty of how we're going to play, right? Okay, so quick style is basically 4 auto combos everywhere, and all that stuff. It's very basic, very simple, very easy. Hard style is you have a command normal, and you only have 1 auto combo, which is the heavy auto combo. And yeah, like you get speed, you sacrifice your speed for more HP, and then you can do like more damage, and they give you the go for like an instant kill if you want it, basically. And the Omnia style is the speed and health for around like between. It's like a hybrid. It's like a hybrid of like, and then you can double jump, and then you won't have like certain things, but you have more things. Not really more things, but you have like some other stuff different from quick and hard style. So like, and we'll get into that later. But for the most part, I feel like it's like an M-back or Melty Blood. Actress again, current code, which you have like 3 different styles of like character, which is like the crescent moon, the half moon, and the full moon versions of characters. This is basically the equivalent of that, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. You may see it something else. So like, yeah. And this is the basic attacks, the light damage, medium, heavy, all that stuff. If you already know about fighting games, you should know about this stuff. And light special is, they don't concern with light, and regular specials don't consume burst kits, but you have the EX version that does. And you have a Phantom Break that has 200%. All you need 4 gauges on Omnia style, which is another 400% to use a full range attack for every character. And the throw version, the throw reminds me of a Guilty Gear Exert type throw, which is your throw which is forward in your heavy button, or back in your heavy button, and you can also tech it. But I don't know how fast throws are in this game. So it's just the fact of like, yeah, you have to like, keep your toes out. And then you can tech in EA, it has Clash and Overdrive. It's like, I have more than 1 burst gauge. It's sort of like Blaze Blue, but like it's different. Like in quick style, when you go into Overdrive, you can increase your movement speed and get easier to deal damage, as it says here. And Overdrive you have armor, so you have just armor, so you can't get staggered if you're like getting hit by your opponent, which is cool. Evasion for quick and Omnia styles, you can evade your opponent's attack and stuff like that. Protection is when you get a parry and hard style, which is really cool. Like imagine parrying, that should be kind of crazy. That should be kind of funny. Imagine like we having like a Daigo parry type shenanigan in in this game. That'd be pretty cool. In emergency mode is simultaneously hitting light and medium while being hit by your opponent's attack to execute an evasive maneuver. And so you must take 2 hits when you activate emergency mode. You must have at least 1 burst gauge stocked. This cannot be used in Omnia mode. Activate emergency mode will consume a burst gauge, but in return allow you to interrupt your opponent's attack and avoid taking damage. Which is cool. That's cool. It's like a burst, basically. But like, okay. So like, yeah, here's the command list. Again, this is like one of my gripes about the game. That is not having the command list in training mode. But I kind of can forgive it because it's only 6 inputs. There's basically only like 6-7 inputs. You know, actually, yeah, it's only 6 inputs in the game. There's only like 6 little commands in the game for your stuff, so it's like it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad, right? You know, it shouldn't be that bad, but in turn, it should be like, yeah, you know, they should have this. They should have this in training mode just to be safe, you know. And also, yeah, that is Carissa from Steins Gate. The girl from Steins Gate. I fucking butchered that by accident. I'm actually bad at that. But like, yeah, so it's a solid game, pretty easy, casual, friendly, but at the same time has a lot of character and development and a lot of mind games into the way this game can be played. And obviously this is other stuff, and then this is obviously the basics where, you know, your health and your gauge and all that other stuff, you know, your attention gauge, all that stuff, all that basic stuff. So like, this is basically what it is. I mean, the burst gauge, obviously the burst stuff, styles, obviously. I just want to give a quick rundown with it. And controls, obviously, you know, if you know how to play fighting games, you move forward and you move back by pressing forward and back on your analog stick and or D-pad. You jump. You have jump for you have jump, and you have double jump and hover cancels actually. And you can also super jump, float in this game, which is fucking crazy. You can hover in this game, like in Dragon Ball, like in Dragon Ball, you hover and you float and stuff like that. And control, and then you know you have a dash, you have a back dash, you have a you know, light, medium, heavy, stand guard, crouch guard. You can block in the air in this game as well. The throw, we already went over that. Ground counter burst. Special on the ground, and the air counter burst in the air, and you can charge that. You can charge the counter burst while the gauge is full, which is the bottom bar right there where the 2 is. You can charge that. Actually, it's really dope. Actually, it's really mad crazy. And yeah, and your special attacks, and then your Phantom Break, which is like a massive super that does something that does like a ton of damage, and you can overdrive. In emergency mode, and Omnia style only, you can get an all-range attack, which is fucking crazy. It has an invoke first and startup, and make it easier interrupting your opponent's offense. And then you can also take advantage of the high damage and incorporate it into a combo, which is cool as well. So that's what it says right there. And the guide in the apply techniques, the practical guide, they have cancels. They have cancels in this game. You have slip shift, which is basically like a Jubei style. For those who play Blaze Blue, it's like a Jubei style, like little steps, so step shift. That like if you dash towards your opponent, you just go to the opposite side of them. And protection is like basically like sort of like a parry type thing, but it's hard style. Like, yeah, basically it's like a parry. Guard cancel, you can guard cancel and put specific commands on a block stun. And if you execute counter burst, evasion, and hit special attack or Phantom Breaker during your guarding animation, you get into the guard and immediately execute an action. Just quick and obvious can also execute a guard cancel using a dash, backstep, or high jump. Additionally, Omnia mode can cancel special attacks, normal special attacks. You can cancel using normal special attacks. This actually consumes your guard durability slightly. It's cool. Air attacks, clashes, counter burst cancels. This is pretty good as well. And guard break. A guard break is when when your character turns red. Basically, is when you can't really guard anymore. You get a guard break. So if you get hit a lot of the time while blocking, this game it kind of favors offense more than the game. Kind of favors more of an offensive approach. And you can't be you can't really be too defensive. So if you get too defensive, you break your guard, which is thing. And stun is obviously like if you continually get hit, you will like get stunned, like in Street Fighter, for example. Basically, like in Street Fighter. So this game has a lot of basic things that you can do here. And before I like end this video off, right? I want to go into training mode. This is gonna be part 1 of like a multi-part series about this game. So basically, here is the cast of characters. I will go like one by one basically, and pause the video if you need to, because I'm trying to go as fast as possible. Here's Karisu from Steins Gate. She's really good. She's really solid. She has pretty cool colors too, honestly. I gotta like her colors. Like, she's really cool. But my main character is Yuzuha, because she has a mix and she's freaking amazing. She has like really good mix. I would like showcase it a little bit at the very least. I play hardstyle because I like the actual like complexness of hardstyle, and she's pretty cool too as well. And I want to go to one of my favorite stages actually, because like this is my favorite stage. This is actually my favorite stage in this game. No cap. So yeah, and this is the intro screen, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like pretty basic, but pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna show you in hard mode, the training mode. You have like you can like float. You can float. It's not really like a high float. It's not really like a high float type thing, but but you can like hover a little bit and stall your momentum. It's not really like a super high float. Yeah, it's not really like a super high float. And this is the stuff that's basically what we were talking about, basically. And yeah, and I'm showing you like some mix. She has mix, man. She has an actual mix. She can teleport. She can mix up the teleport. She can do like a bunch of crazy stuff. And the game is an indie game, by the way, so you don't expect it to have like a AAA value, but it's still really, really good though. No matter how the actual like the game would feel. It feels really good, Feels really good. And I can float and cross up. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. But like, yeah. But also, you can recover health in overdrive, by the way, too. You see the red health is still there. It's actually recoverable health and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get that out the way as well. But yeah, as I said before, there is no actual like command list, but there's only like 7 commands at most, so it shouldn't be that much of a disparity between characters. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video off, and I'm gonna do more about this game. Probably might do the story mode on stream, and do some stuff, and then like just the story mode on stream, and probably VOD it over to YouTube maybe. And yeah, I will catch you all on the flip. And once again, thank you all the people at Rocky Panda Games for blessing the boy with a code for this game. Very grateful for it, and I'll catch y'all another time. Well, alright guys, oops, we'll see you guys.